Have you ever felt like life just laughs at your perfect plans? You map out every detail, your goals, your day, your future. And then, out of nowhere, everything changes. One phone call, one delay, one unexpected twist. And suddenly, your plan doesn't make sense anymore. You tell yourself to stay in control, to fix it, to make it work. But what if the secret isn't in controlling the flow? It's in learning to move with it. Imagine life as a river. Sometimes the current turns, stones block the path, and plans simply fall apart. But what if the moments when everything falls apart are the moments when life is guiding you somewhere better? In this video, you'll discover how to stop clinging to perfection, how to trust the flow, and how to find freedom and joy in the unexpected turns of life. We often believe that if we plan every detail, life will be organized and predictable. Schedules, lists, programs, ideas about how things should happen. But how many of these plans truly reflect life as it is? Real life doesn't fit neatly into schedules. Love doesn't wait for the perfect moment. Pain arrives uninvited, and surprises often take us exactly where we never planned to go. Here lies the real challenge. How do we deal with stress, fear, and exhaustion when everything changes and nothing goes according to plan? The answer isn't in control. It's in the ability to let go of the need for perfection, to relax, to trust, to allow life to lead us even when the map isn't clear. And sometimes, to find that awareness and inner peace, we can seek support from a teacher, a therapist, or a mentor, someone who can help us rediscover our own path. Imagine a river. It doesn't fight. It doesn't try to control the current. It simply flows. Life works the same way. Sometimes there are obstacles. Sometimes our plans fail, and sometimes beautiful surprises appear. Little gifts we never planned for. That's where the beauty lies, in our ability to let go and find a new path. Clinging to a plan is like trying to stop the river with your hands. You might hold the water for a moment, but it will always find its way, and so does life. You plan your day, a project, a meeting, a task. Then someone calls. The project changes. The meeting is cancelled. You get a flat tire and miss something important. You take the subway, but today the staff is on strike and you miss a job interview. How do you react? You can get angry, stressed, feel like a failure. Or you can say, okay, this is the new path. What can I do now? Real life isn't for planning. It's for adapting, for observing, for being present. Time passes and you remember that strike, that missed interview. Later you realize you found another job. Better paid, with amazing colleagues, in a stable company. Looking back, you feel relief. Good thing it happened that way. It led me exactly where I needed to go. And in love too, you plan a perfect evening with your partner, but they cancel at the last minute. At first you feel disappointed and upset. But instead of clinging to that frustration, you decide to spend the evening with yourself, reading, walking, or calling a friend. Something unexpected happens. You meet someone new, have a conversation that shifts your perspective, or simply rediscover peace and joy in your own company. Later you realize the evening you had planned would have taken away this beautiful new experience. True life begins when you stop clinging, when you stop fighting for the perfect plan, when you learn to move with the flow, embracing both challenges and the unexpected gifts that come with them. You may be surprised by how many beautiful moments and opportunities appear when you release the need for everything to go exactly as planned. True security doesn't come from control. True security comes from trust. Trust in yourself, trust in the flow, trust in life. That even when the path is unclear, you'll end up exactly where you're meant to be. There is freedom in surrender, freedom in understanding that mistakes, changes, surprises, they are all part of the journey. Through them, we grow, we become wiser. The more we fight life, the more we lose ourselves. The more we trust the flow, the more we live in harmony with our purpose and the lessons life has prepared for us. How can we live this in our everyday life? Here are a few small but powerful practices that help you move with the flow instead of against it. 1. Morning ritual. Start your day without the urge to control everything. Take a deep breath. Be grateful for what you have. Tell yourself you're loved and that today you'll be a better version of yourself than yesterday. Set your intentions, then open your heart to whatever comes. 2. Small changes. Leave room for spontaneity in your schedule. Allow yourself to say no to things that don't bring joy. Do something kind, help an elderly person, smile at a stranger, say something nice to the cashier. These small acts connect you to life and to others in a softer, more joyful way. 3. Observation. Instead of resisting change, observe how new opportunities appear when you trust and let go. Life often gives us chances we'd never notice if we were too rigid or stressed. 4. Acceptance. When something goes wrong, don't resist it. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? What can I see here? These questions turn challenges into lessons instead of stress and disappointment. Each small step helps you move with life's flow, not against it. And little by little, day by day, you'll feel more ease, more joy, and more alignment with the present moment. Love, pain, surprises. These are life's gifts when we surrender. When we stop fighting and start accepting, life reveals the beauty of the present moment. True life begins not when everything goes according to plan, but when we trust the flow, even when we can't see the end of the path. Let go. Trust. Find joy in the small moments, in the current that carries you forward. Remember, the best path isn't always the one we planned. It's the one we discover when we stop clinging, stop fighting, and start observing. When we accept mistakes, changes, and surprises as lessons, we grow wiser and freer. When we learn to move with life instead of against it, that's when freedom begins. Freedom that comes from letting go. Freedom that comes from trust. Freedom that comes from knowing that life is guiding you exactly where you need to be. Allow yourself to feel that ease. Smile at the unexpected and find joy in every step along the path life shows you. The best path is the one we discover when we flow with life, and that's where true freedom lives. If this message resonated with you, if you're ready to flow with life instead of fighting it, like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear this today, and subscribe for more stories, reflections, and gentle reminders to live with ease and trust. Let's learn to move with life together.